I'm Ed Cohen, and joining me tonight, the former national champion and National Player of the Year, it's Jay Williams.
Ed, stop it. You keep gassing me up. Actually, don't stop it. Keep fluffing me. I like it. Shouldn't we be talking about the matchup on the court tonight? Let's see what's going on.
Jay, you have to own it. These 10 players on the floor about to do so as well. Russell to Paul George. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
Curry to Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the three.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Leonard. His first effort off the mark. To Thompson. Kawhi Leonard, huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
The monster stuff.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Curry with the basketball. They trail by one. Beyond the arc for three. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to explode.
Kawhi Leonard, 2-4 now.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Cruises inside for two.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. Thompson. He made his first effort, but not that time. The follow won't go either. To Leonard. Has a look. Kawhi Leonard. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Curry to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Fires the three. He made his first effort, but not that time. To George. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Curry not going down here. Kawhi Leonard against Klay Thompson. Beverly to Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's Leonard for 2. Kawhi Leonard. He's now 4 for 6.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. It's Curry controlling the offense. And 2 points to the board. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
And he makes them both. Curry into the front court. 14-10 the score. Knocked loose. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Curry knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Kevon Looney rejects it. The quarter comes to an end. The Clippers are out in front. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
Shot clock winding down. Has a chance. Shot by Thompson, no good. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Thompson, he was all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
– 24-second violation. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for the Clippers, number 40, Evenside Zubac.
Beverly to Leonard. Beverly to Williams. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. Thompson to Russell. Oh, Draymond with the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. To Green. Shot from the lane won't go. To Paul George. Gets it in the left corner. D'Angelo Russell with a piece. Leonard can't go down. Smothering defense. Clippers have got it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Leonard, well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Russell. Paul George snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
George Matched up with the two-time MVP. Lets it fly from long range. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. To Leonard. And Jay, they call the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Draymond Green tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Slam dunk.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammates with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Leonard. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Clippers have it. To George. 4-3. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. For 3, and Paul George good on the quick release there.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Curry with the ball. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Leonard. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it. Curry. That's how you defend. George. Kawhi Leonard here against Steph. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocked loose. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by D'Angelo Russell. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Clippers have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the 3rd. Beverly into the front court. Leads 4. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Warriors basketball. Takes stock of the floor. Knocked loose. Turns and slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Curry. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Count the basket at the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Curry. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Curry, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
To Paul George. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Steph Curry against George. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. And finishes strong.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Here we go. Here we go.
Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard's shot won't go down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Oh, they called the foul.
A simple touch foul.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitutions, Golden State. Subbing in for the Clippers, number 23, Louis Williams.
Leonard around the perimeter to Beverly. Glenn Robinson able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Whoa, what a finish. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Leonard to George. Trying to cash in, count the basket.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
From the painted area, won't go down. Kawhi Leonard. Deep 2 there, won't go. Over to the right side. Williams, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion, the backspin. It gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. It's a big finish.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot, but what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Team foul number 2. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Swings it. Short jumper misses. George knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Leonard buries the wide-open 3. That's too easy.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Steph Curry, tough matchup against George. Going to launch beyond the arc. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Stuffs it down with authority.
The assistant
quarter's complete. The Clippers are out in front. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Can't connect from inside.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Thompson, message received. Well defended. George, defended by Steph Curry. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Russell. To Curry. From long range. Won't go down. To Leonard. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Nothing going here on that drive. George to the basket, but it won't go. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The deficit is 6. And he knocks it down.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Thompson. To Beverly. Got it.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
The difference is going to be the best player on the court. He's a guy that you have to trust in. He has to get the ball. And sometimes as a coach, you need to let go and let your best players do what they do.
Curry into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. And splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
George buries it.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Curry, the hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Leonard. To Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. George against the former Cougar. Here's Leonard for 2. Off the mark. Well contested.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Klay Thompson matched up with Paul George. Here comes the screen.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Russell to Thompson. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
Just a little defensive breakdown right there, and an open Klay means 2 points every time.
Draymond Green pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Layup goes down. Well done.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
George.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Knocks down the first. Second and 3 is good. Hits all 3 free throws. Clippers have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
To Beverly. Sheer strength to slam it down. He ran right through the gauntlet.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
Curry has it. Surveys the floor. Curry. Tough shot. Well defended. To George. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. Shot by Russell off the mark. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.